Hi everyone, I'm Random Randy, and I have a problem. So, one of my primary issues is that I am a tall lady, tall-ish. I am 5'8", and this tripod at max extension is not as tall as I am. So at some point I'm gonna have to sit down, which is going to make going through this much more difficult. Anyway, this is going to be a video series involving spring cleaning and fibery stuff. As you can see, there's quite a lot of balls up on this desk right now. Balls of yarn, that is. And it is excessive. Aside from it being excessive, when I moved my entire craft room around, I hulked out and just dragged the entire giant Sterilite tower full of yarn from one side of the room to the other. In so doing, a lot of things got jostled around. It was much quicker than having to pull everything out of it and then rearrange it, so now I'm going to go through everything shelf by shelf. Probably just going to do one shelf per video because, as you can see, this is ridiculous. And not only reorganize things so that I can get to them more easily and see what I have, but potentially choose to let some things go, because like so many crafters and moms and frugal people in general, I am a sales hound, and that means that a lot of this stuff was bought on clearance simply because it was on clearance, whether I had plans to ever use it or not. So I am going to show you the ridiculous amounts of cotton that I have. This is all cotton or cotton poly blend at most. I did also have a few skeins of acrylic yarn just popped up on top because there was nowhere else to put it at the time. So I'm going to go through all of this stuff and decide what's going on with it. Stole a chair from the kitchen table because my desk chair is way too tall too. Ridiculous. So anything I'm going to be keeping, I'm going to put here. Things that I am uncertain of. My face is really dark now all of a sudden. Whatever. It is an overcast day and it's been raining off and on, so who knows what's going on. Anyway, I have the chair here that I'm gonna toss all the stuff I'm keeping into, then I can just move it over there and put it back on the shelf in order. Other than that, I have one of these big old 18-gallon totes that I'm going to be putting any stuff I'm probably getting rid of into. And destashing is probably going to go on my Etsy shop first, and then if nobody buys it, I'll look for somewhere locally to donate it. So, here we go. Oh my goodness, child. Alright, I'm going to start with the big ones over on this side. So, when I was interested in dyeing cotton, before I knew much about dyeing yarn, and before I knew that it takes a whole separate set of dyes and a whole other process to do it, I bought a whole bunch of the natural colored cotton from Lily Sugar and Cream. These are the hugely huge 14-ounce balls. I've got 2 of these, which I am definitely going to be keeping. I've also got 2 cones of the same. Are they a slightly different color? Soft ecru. Yes, they are a slightly different color. Okie dokie then. So this is off-white. And these, which are also 14-ounce, 400-gram cones, are soft ecru, which is more of kind of a yellowish off-white. So, natural colored cottons, right there. God, this chair is a heap. All right, next things. I actually had one more. Actually, I did have 2 of each of these, which I got on clearance. I want to say that these were only like $3 when I got them. This is the Bernat Handicrafter Geometric Cotton in the hot red ombre. And this is cool gray ombre. Not sure how well you'll be able to see the colors with my light being garbage, but this is red, yellow, orange, white. This is blue, gray, white, and a lighter blue. Keeping these. So this, I'm pretty sure this colorway is called Nautical. It obviously doesn't have the ball band anymore. I've made a few things with it. This kind of cotton is perfect for tops. Also have a cone of Lily Sugar and Cream in red. I know this isn't a full cone, but it's pretty close. That's all the big-ish ones on that side of the table. So let me get to these over here, see if I can do it without having an avalanche. I have 3 of these. This is the Bernat Handicrafter Holidays cotton. And this is a 280 gram ball, approximately 470 yards. And this is, it just says red is the colorway name. I was using this for washcloths towards Christmas. Might use it to just make tops because it is cotton. And I got that on clearance for $5, and I want to say it's normally somewhere between 9 and 10 for a ball. And that's a Joann's clearance sticker, so I actually probably got these for cheaper with an additional percentage off coupon, because that's how I buy everything. This is not a full one, but yeah, definitely keeping the big ones. What is this? All the rest of my big skeins of cotton are the same type. It's the Premier Home Cotton Big. Do I just have variegated, it looks like? Yeah. So this is a 12-ounce ball that is 85% cotton and 15% polyester. This one is the rainbow colorway. I used this to make a top for a neighbor's little girl for her birthday last year. Oh, the light in here is horrible. I don't want to have to get a light out. But yeah, it is all shades of pink, fuchsia, coral, green, yellow, blue, purple. So this is not a full skein. As you can see, it's kind of floppy. But I just need to sit down and spend like a whole week doing nothing but making tops, realistically, is what I gotta do. Other stuff. So I'm gonna set these aside so when I get to them. There we go. All right. This I actually haven't touched yet, which is a shame because this is really pretty. This is another type of the same cotton. This is the Premier Home Cotton Big. This is the Water Lilies colorway. As you can see, it's got a bunch of different shades of kind of teal, blue, green, and purple and white. Very summery. This, I used part of this to make a toy hammock for Killian's room that he ultimately ripped all the clips out of the wall, so yeah. Now he just runs around with it like it's a scarf. This is the Citrus colorway, and it is orange, yellow, and a limeish neon green almost. This is another one I haven't touched yet. This is Poolside. Same type of deal. Neon green, blue, and white. And now for the fun ones that I have 500 of in that size, and there's a reason for that. And the reason is because I am a dummy. So I have 4 and about a third of this black glitter Cotton Big Glitz. As you can see, it's black with the silver metallic applied all the way through it. And this is a 9.87 ounce ball. 83 cotton, 15... 15% polyester, 2% metallic. This is the black silver one. I have a whole bunch of these, aside from the fact that I bought a few initially just to have fun with because black and silver is great for tops. But I bought the whole bag of 3 of them to go with this because I had somebody ask me to make a set of beach cover-ups for her and her daughter, and nothing ever came of it. So I have all that black, and I have these 2 giant skeins of this pink, which is called Cotton Candy, which is totally not me whatsoever. But I'm planning to make tops with these since that fell through. I'm actually going to pause and put these all up on the shelf so that I actually have room to go through the rest of the stuff because Killian ran away with my bin to put stuff in. So now that all the big stuff is put away, except for the ones over here that I'm gonna actually use my big ball winder to make into cakes so they take up less space, here's what we still got. So I have excessive amounts. Well, I wouldn't say excessive because really, can you ever really have too much black yarn? I know a lot of people have a major hate for black yarn. I like black a lot. But I discovered that I have 2 separate balls of black yarn that I actually probably won't be able to show you, but they are slightly different in shade, which is ridiculous. Aside from that, I've got 5 other skeins of it, 2 of which are the bigger ones. Yeah, definitely going to be keeping that because it goes with everything. That. I also have these 3 little skeins of sugar and cream denim. They are all the same colorway. This is the indigo colorway, but these were all on sale. I don't know if we'll be able to see the color if I hold it right in front of the denim colored. Keeping those. Probably just make one bigger top with it just to get it gone. Because it's that time of year. It is purge time. This is Rick Rack Ombre. Really sugar and cream. Got 2 of those. Bunch of different shades of green and brownish gray. Almost like old school BDU camo color. Have 1 left of Psychedelic, which if you've never used this, wash it before you even work with it in cold water, because this will 90% of the time turn your fingers green because it is so saturated with dye it wasn't completely rinsed clean. Have a partial skein of Holiday Stripes, and this, that's what this one is. This is the Premier Home Cotton, and this is Christmas green. So I've got this partial one and a whole one to go with it. Speaking of wholes and partials, I have this sugar and cream stripes. This is Country Stripes, and I've got about 1.5 balls of that. Not sure what I'm gonna do with it. I have this sugar and cream Wherefore Art Thou colorway. This is called Overcast Twists. I have 2 of these. It's a white, black, gray, tan marl, or barber pole, as some people call it. Got 2 of those. This, I need to finish. I need to just make more dishcloths with these, because that was my plan with this. This is the I Love This Cotton print and the camo print. I've got a partial and another whole skein of this. I got these for less than $2 because they were on clearance for $1.97, and I don't go to Hobby Lobby often for political reasons that I won't get into because that's not what this is about. But I know I also had a coupon for these. So I got these, and I got this apple green to go with it to make dishcloths for my, well, washcloths for my husband. And I've made a few, but I still need to make more, and it's a good excuse to brush up on my knitting skills. So those actually have a purpose. other things. I got these because I was on a big dishcloth making kick, and when I did the big artsy craft sale at the end of the summer last year, there were a lot of people asking if I had other colors of dishcloths, and of course I didn't have any because of all the things that I made. I didn't think that that was one thing that people would be looking for, so I bought a bunch of cotton thinking to make more and just never got around to it. And I don't know if I'm gonna do any in-person craft fairs this summer, so yeah. These are both called Wine Splash. They're another Premier Home cotton. It's kind of a burgundy, Merlot-ish color, speckled throughout with white. We've got 2 of this one, which is Violet Splash. This is not a whole skein, so we'll say about 1.5 of Pickle Splash. And I have 1 each of these left. Ocean Splash and Tangerine Splash. This is actually the one that I used for my washcloth tutorial, which is strangely immensely popular. Yeah. So that is all of the smaller skeins. And because I think I was planning on maybe doing Halloween tops, I don't know. Don't know why I went so crazy with the orange. I have 3 of the big skeins of sugar and cream cotton. This is all hot orange. This is the super-sized skein. It's a 4-ounce skein, 200 yards. So one of these would make a decent crop top with a little bit to spare. Those, and I have this, which is a partial because I did make some dishcloths with this. It's a Bernat Handicrafter Deluxe Cotton, and this is in the purple colorway. More cotton. This is more garment weight cotton. These are DK weight. I do have the Zara tunic that I started with 1 of these, and I don't know if I'm going to finish it. I kind of burned out on the pattern. I'm going to be going through and evaluating all of my whips in the next couple of weeks here and deciding what to frog and what to keep going on. So I'm actually doing that top with this, which is the Cakes Natural Cotton from Ice Yarns. And it doesn't have, yeah, they don't usually have colorways on their yarn, but it's a bunch of shades of green, and it is self-striping. It's DK weight. This is a 200 gram ball of cotton that's 430 meters. So I got 2 of these. One of them is partly in use, but it's going to become not so much in use shortly. I've got 2 of these, which are the same deal, but they are all blue and gray, and also self-striping. Keeping those for sure. Crochet thread, which is something that I wanted to use to make chokers with, but I have yet to try any thread work. So now that I have unearthed these, this is something that I'd like to give a try this summer. And these are size 10. I think they're all size 10. So I got these big, huge cones of it from Hirschner's. It doesn't even have any information on the cone, but I know that these are the same size as this. So this looked like black on the website. This is a very dark navy blue, which is not what I wanted, but I can make it work. And then a white and a red. Like I said, I wanted to crochet chokers. So then I ended up getting a few balls of the black crochet thread from Joann's. And something that I thought was super cool was this rainbow variegated crochet thread. You maybe see the colors a little bit better. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, aside from it shining off of the plastic, yeah. Variegated rainbow crochet thread. Pretty cool. Other than that, point it back at my face. The only other ones I got are all of these small balls of cotton, which are supposed to be a worsted weight, but they work up more like a DK, which I don't really like because washcloths, for whatever reason, take me a million years to crochet as it is. So these are actually some that I'm going to be putting up in my shop to destash. These are the Nob Hill Yarns Casual Cotton. They're just 100% cotton, 50 gram balls, 1.75 ounces each. There are 2 of the orange, 2 of the yellow. See if I can hold them all. Yep. 2 pink, 2 of this light kind of robin's egg blue, and 2 of this jade green color. So these are all going to be up in my shop. I might just put them all up as a package destash rather than trying to piecemeal or sell them even just in blocks of color. Not quite sure yet, but yeah, these are gonna go because I didn't really like working with them. If you're looking for a lighter weight cotton, this would be great, but when you're looking for something heavy duty for quick work of washcloths, this is not it. The only other cotton that I have is this, which I will be keeping. This is a 2 or fine weight cotton. This is the Camilla Cotton Magic from Ice Yarns. There are 4 skeins of this. It's 100% mercerized cotton, 100 grams per ball, 260 meters. And because this is one of their magic yarns, it's self-striping. I thought this would be awesome for making some tops. Got a bunch of different shades of blue and white in there. Really nice. So the 4-pack in theory should be enough to make a top. And that is it for the cotton from that shelf. So I'm going to put the rest of this up and show you the other stuff that I have stuffed up there, which is fairly new-ish for my collection. And now for the rest of the stuff that was on that shelf that is not cotton. I have 3 skeins of mandala in Warlock, which are for something for me eventually, when I get the chance to make something for me. And I have 2 skeins of Shawl and a Ball Moonstone, which on the website it looked like it was much more red, but it is most certainly pinkish, and that's not really what I was looking for, so I'm not sure what to do with these. And I can tell you right now, it says that this is a worsted weight yarn. That's definitely sock weight thickness. So if you're planning on using this for worsted weight something, either plan on doubling it up or wrapping it with something else, or having whatever you make be super, super lacy. 2 of those. Have more Shawl and a Ball. This one is Cleansing Quartz, which is a bunch of natural tones, brown, gray, black. And this one is Prism, which is more of a rainbowy color. And those are acrylic. Other things that I have, 2 of these are actually going to be going into my bag for my now 1,600 subscriber giveaway, which I should be filming in the next few days. Not sure when it'll go up, but I'm going to be filming it before the week is out, so probably sometime middle of next week. Right now it is Wednesday the 9th of May, by the way. So I have 2 of these. They are Hirschner's Pastry Petite yarns. They are a 3 or a DK weight. They are all acrylic. It is a 4.9 ounce ball that is 364 yards, and this is the Earth Angel colorway. 2 of those. And I also got this one, which is very summery. Same deal, but this is the, does not have a name on it anywhere. I have no idea, because Hirschner's only has the number and no colorway name on this one, but has a pale yellow, a very pale bluish green, a darker blue, a gray, and a white. And these are self-striping. They're essentially Hirschner's answer to mandala yarns. Same type of deal. It is a very soft acrylic. It actually feels like most baby yarn does if you ever touch baby yarns in the store, because they're super, super soft. I generally don't like the colors in baby yarns because they're so pastel, and I wish someone would make more DK weight yarns stateside that have saturated grown-up colors. That would be wonderful. Hint, hint. So that's that. Other than that, I have a bag of sock yarn. And as this is wool, it is in a bag to keep everything else around it safe from fiber contamination. But it has my single itty bitty little skein of Stroll Glimmer in Scarlet that I got when I ordered my big bulk package of Knit Picks yarns. Has this giant, oh, it's so soft. This big skein of Stroll Fingering. This is Heartfelt, is this colorway. It's a 75 superwash merino, 25% nylon. It's just shades of red. I have two 50-gram balls of just black because I wanted to have it for toes and heels. And I also have this Sunset hand-painted Stroll for socks, which eventually I'll get to finish the one sock that I'm working on, and eventually I'll finish the second one in the pair, and then I can start another pair of socks. And from the first time that I dyed yarn, these are all from... I know that this is all from one skein, but I don't remember. I think this might have been a Stroll. Stroll or Chroma. Not sure. But anyway, this was my first foray into dyeing. I split it into 4 quasi-equal sized skeins. They're about 25-ish grams each. And just did different dye techniques on them. And I still have yet to get to use these. Shame. Eventually. Right? So that is all of the things that were on the top shelf of Randy's Yarn Stash shelf. That is everything that was on the top shelf, even the things that didn't belong there. But I did find a few things that I feel like I can let go of. Not as much as I was hoping, but maybe now that I have begun the purge, the purging shall become easier. So now I need to find somewhere to put that. And I need to decide which of these pastry petites are going to go in for my giveaway. So if you have an opinion, either Earth Angel or the whatever other colorway that has yellow in it, I don't even know what to call it. I don't remember, and I'm not gonna look it up because that's way too much work right now. But if you have a preference as to which you would like to see in the giveaway, let me know in the comments below. And this is the first of probably 4 or 5 spring cleaning stash sorting videos. Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I will catch you in the next video. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so that you can be included in the giveaway and get notified about when the giveaway video comes out. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.